Many thanks for joining us again on the newsroom. I am Fidalia Aguncha. Nigeria's Attorney General Abubakar Malami says President Muhammadu Buhari has approved the suspension of acting EFCC Chairman Ibrahim Magu. Malami said this in a statement by his spokesperson Umar Gwandu on Friday. He said the president subsequently appointed the EFCC head of operations, Mohammed Umar, as the acting chairman. Magu is embroiled in allegations of corruption and misuse of office. He has been appearing before a presidential panel led by Ayo Salami since Monday to clear his name and account for activities of the agency under his leadership. President Muhammadu Buhari has signed a 10.8 trillion naira revised 2020 budget into law. The president signed the document at the council chamber at the presidential villa in Abuja on Friday. Speaking after approving the budget, the president explained that the budget had to be revised because of the effects of the coronavirus on Nigeria's economy. He said ministries, departments and agencies will be given 15% of their capital allocation by the end of the month. Ondo State Chief Judge Justice Oluwatoyin Akeredolu has rejected the request of the State House of Assembly to set up a panel of probe the State Deputy Governor Agbola Ajayi. This comes after 14 members of the Assembly served an impeachment notice on the Deputy Governor, whom they are accused of gross misconduct. Speaker of the Assembly Bamidele Oleleyogun had earlier written to the Chief Judge to set up a 7-man panel to investigate a notice of gross misconduct leveled against the Deputy Governor. The Nigerian military says troops have rescued 3 kidnapped victims abducted by bandits in Chikun local government area of Kaduna State. Coordinator Defense Media Operations Major General John Anenche confirmed this in a statement on Thursday. He noted that the victims were saved by troops of Operation Thunder Strike operating under the subsidiary Operation Accord. The military spokesperson explained that the rescue followed credible intelligence received by soldiers on the kidnap of some people by armed bandits from their farm in Gwazunu village. He adds that a team of security operatives promptly deployed in the scene engaged the bandits with effective firepower, causing them to abandon the victims and flee. Let's take a break here to bring you more stories. Don't go away.
Hello, I'm Dr. Taufik Adeyemi, consultant orthopedic spine surgeon at National Orthopedic Hospital, Grovile, Lagos. I'm here on the platform of Scoliosis Focus Initiative program on World Scoliosis Day. Scoliosis is an abnormal sideway curvature of the spine with some rotation. These patients present with uneven shoulders, a hump in the back, and uneven pelvis. Majority of these cases are painless. Up to 5% of our population have scoliosis, and majority of them are idiopathic, meaning that the cause is unknown. You need a thorough history examination with quality X-ray to make an assessment. Your doctor will advise you on the best treatment modality for your child. Scoliosis Focus Initiative is organizing a 2-week free online consultation to help you during this COVID-19 pandemic. Thank you.
Now believe this corrupting. You know, if you touch black man, if you like, gather the whole Niger, come together, make the cough. Nothing.
Which one you want?
Give me V&D.
I beg, get small pieces.
How much you want to give her?
Give me 200. Take your change now. You don't want your change.
My people, this coronavirus, na serious matter. May una wash una hands regularly. Come use alcohol-based hand sanitizer. If you no see water, wash your hand. Make una sit down for house. You see this virus, so e no get leg. Now we dey waka kurukere. No waka around make the virus for die. No forget say the betterment of our people na for your hand e dey.
This message is from the Akinfade Foundation in partnership with the National Orientation Agency with support from MacArthur Foundation.
Welcome back. The coronavirus cases in Nigeria has risen to 30,748 as the country added 499 new cases on Thursday. The Nigeria Center for Disease Control (NCDC) released this on its official Twitter handle. The NCDC noted that the new infections were identified in 22 states and the Federal Capital Territory, Abuja. Lagos recorded the highest infection cases with 157 new infections, bringing the total infections in the state to 11,827. A total of 12,546 patients have recovered and have been discharged, while the country's death toll stands at 689. Nasarawa State Commissioner for Information, Culture and Tourism, Dogo Shaman, has asked all members of the state executive to go on 14-day self-isolation from Friday as part of precautions amidst the pandemic. According to the commissioner, he said this decision followed the COVID-19 status of the Attorney General and Commissioner of Justice Abdul Karim Kana. He said the self-isolation was to begin immediately until the test result of samples taken from the commissioners returned. The commissioner had said the step was taken as a precaution because the infected Attorney General had attended a State Executive Council meeting chaired by Governor Abdullahi Sule on July 3rd. A total of 2,191 active cases of COVID-19 in various communities are yet to turn up for admission in the government's treatment center. Commissioner for Health in Lagos, Akin Abayomi, said this in a series of tweets on Friday. Abayomi decried the action of some residents who are not supporting the government's efforts to flatten the curve of the virus in the state and called on residents to take responsibility in the fight against the coronavirus. He explained that the government conducted 910 COVID-19 tests on July 7th and the result of 150 samples collected turned positive. The new cases brings the total number of confirmed cases in Lagos to above 11,800. Now, over 90% of the staff of Ghana's Ministry of Education have contracted the novel coronavirus. Minister of Education Matthew Prempeh said this on Thursday, adding that the mass testing conducted at the ministry revealed that he is among those positive for the virus. The minister said the test had to be conducted on the staff of the ministry after his result came back positive for the second time. He said the result from the test showed that out of 50 persons, about 45 of the staff had contracted the disease, with majority of them being asymptomatic. With 548 new cases, Ghana has recorded 22,822 confirmed cases of COVID-19 and 17,564 recoveries, as well as 129 deaths. The Premier of Gauteng, South Africa's most populous province, has tested positive for COVID-19. Provincial leader David Mohar revealed his health status a day after his health department said 6 members of its COVID-19 war room had contracted the virus. 2 other provincial premiers of Western Cape and Northwest Province have also tested positive for the virus. New confirmed infections in South Africa have hit record high in recent weeks as lockdown restrictions were eased in the country. Cases rose by 13,000 to 238,339 on Thursday, and that's the biggest single-day rise since the outbreak began in the country. We'll take a break here to bring you more stories. Don't go away. Welcome back. Let's now talk business. Oil prices fell on Friday, adding to steep losses from the previous session And we're headed for weekly declines and worries that renewed lockdowns following a surge in coronavirus cases in the United States and elsewhere could suppress fuel demand. Brent crude was down 73 cents at $41.62 a barrel after falling more than 2% on Thursday, while U.S. oil fell 83 cents at $38.79 a barrel after a drop of 3% in the previous session. Brent looks set for a weekly decline of nearly 3% and U.S. crude for a fall of about 4.5%. But while many analysts are expecting economies fuel demand to bounce back from the pandemic, record daily increases in coronavirus infections in the U.S., which is the world's biggest oil consumer, raise concerns about the pace of any recovery. No fewer than 3 people have died during protests in Congo's capital, Kinshasa, and several smaller towns after the nomination of an election commission chief stirred public anger. According to the United Nations Joint Human Rights Office, police fired tear gas to disperse thousands of marching protesters opposed to the appointment of Ronsard Malonda as president of the Independent National Electoral Commission, CENI. Malonda is alleged to be an ally of former President Joseph Kabila, who still wields extensive powers through his preliminary majority control of most cabinet ministries and the army. Ex-Super Eagles winger Victor Moses has agreed terms with Inter Milan till August after extending his loan deal with Nerazzurri. The Nigerian joined the Italian side in January from his parent club Chelsea after a loan stint at Turkish side Fenerbahce. Moses, who is recovering from injury, has also embarked on loan deals to Liverpool, Stoke City and West Ham since he joined Chelsea in 2012. The statement by the club said a new agreement has been reached between the clubs, which means Moses will be on loan at Inter until August 31st and will be available to play for Inter in the Europa League. The 2013 Africa Cup of Nations winner has made 12 appearances across all competitions, providing 3 assists but yet to score a goal since his arrival at the club in January. And that's the latest from the newsroom. Many thanks for watching. Bye for now.